Hello Israel, it's me, Red Planet, coming to you with another video. It's almost the Sabbath day, Israel, and it's almost time for us to serve the Most High on the Sabbath day. I want to give all praises to the Most High. All praises to the Most High, who I love so much. And I also love my YouTube family, from my heart to yours. Today we're gonna listen to Rap the News talk about what happens when the internet goes out and what effects it's going to have on the people. So let's hear what Rap the News got to say about what happens when the internet goes out.
Today we're going to talk about what happens if the internet goes out and then what to do, because it's going to be bad. So the first thing that is going to happen is the entire world would have a serious communication issues. Your cell phones would no longer be able to operate without the internet. Somehow it's all tied in together. And without email, the world would have to start using the mailing system to communicate again, which is going to take weeks and days for the mail to get from one place to the next. There will be no more social media, so if someone was going down in a certain area, it would just go down. So I said again, if something was going down like a big old fight or a war or in one community, it just goes down. You ain't calling the police. Calling them on what? Somebody gonna have to be like a Minuteman and be on a horse and get down to the police station and to get them from one place to the next. But eventually, the gas stations are not gonna work. You pretty much have like 1 week to 30 days tops for everything to just be in disarray. Okay. Uh, think about it. We use the internet to learn how to build things, repairs, and cooking. So the end of DIY, do it yourself, would be immediate. So you on your own with everything, you know. So local television and CB radio will probably be the main source of communication because, or besides word of mouth. Then it's back to the library to gather your information from some old textbooks, right? Did you know the food chain stores rely on the internet and the cell phones to order their supplies and stocks? Let's just say goodbye in 3 to 4 days or 1 week, to grocery shopping, and hello to Donald Trump food boxes, because that's what's going to happen. And if Donald Trump do not send them food boxes, it's going to be nuts. So martial law will probably be next. With no internet or phone service, how would you call the cops or the ambulance? You have to be prepared for this. So when someone loses their temper, you as good as shot. You as good as shot. Somebody lose their temper, you are as good as shot. And we have that discussion here in this house. I was like, okay, the law is gone. You got guns and somebody want to pull some fancy shit, you as good as shot. It sounds funny, but it ain't funny. It's very serious. And there's going to be no more banking transaction. It's the end of money. And look what this technology did, man. The whole system is a fast-paced system run off of this technology. And one big EMP attack or some burst from the sun, solar flare, tear out the freaking, electricity grid, no more internet, you go back to the Stone Ages or even worse. A violent society, and you got all these people who need things instantaneously, and they ain't going to be getting it, and they're going to be bored and crazed out of their damn minds, man. So no more banking transactions, stock exchange is going to freeze, and an imminent economic collapse will spiral out of control. It will all go down fast, people, and no one is like really thinking, man, or not enough people is thinking, that this can happen. You know, all of these countries making these EMP bombs and all that kind of stuff to knock down the grid because they already know with the grid knocked down, everybody else is dead meat. So they can just take one area over at a time, you know, because nobody will be able to communicate to the next area. A threat to national security is also going to be imminent. All the government agencies rely on the internet to gather their information, you know, on people from around the world, so it'll be easy for spies to infiltrate and international crooks to run rampant. So pretty much within 3 to 4 hours, subways, taxis, and buses will be out of commission. Better have a bike or an excellent pair of walking shoes, people. Did you got an excellent pair of walking shoes, something that's comfortable that you can walk a long distance in? Are you even used to walking? Or you just been a couch potato just sitting there, man, you know? And now you're going to have to walk everywhere. You're going to have to get up and try to find and scavenge for some food. Mass people will die within 30 to 45 days due to the ignorance, again, ignorance of how to survive in such a breakdown. So it ain't like the government ain't saying, look, hey, get ready, man, 6 months. In 6 months, you'll be able to figure out something. And it's what I've been saying to you guys about Venezuela and other countries that had an economic collapse. It's like, why don't they all just grow food themselves? Just get the seed, the whole community come together, and they go out there and plant mass gardens, you know, immediately, and come together and raise animals immediately. You know what I mean? Just start a breeding system. How long have they been spiraling out of control, waiting for their government to do something? You are grown-ass damn people. Do it your damn self. Take a drink or something, man. Anyway, so mass people die off within 30 to 45 days due to ignorance of how to survive in such a breakdown, and they would be so ill-prepared that they would starve to death or become victims to the army. It's like, look how dumb these people are. It's people freezing to death right now, because that's what I keep trying to say. That planet is getting closer to us, and it has a cold side and a warm side, and people don't have to believe me. You know, people can say everything is crazy until they see it with their own damn eyes. You know, our planet ain't warming and cooling because it's on the axis. Our planet is warming and cooling because there's another planet that's hot and cold. You know, that warms and cools our planet. You know, it makes more sense than what science is saying. Anyway, think about this. You're ill prepared. You didn't have no food, no water, no backup system, no nothing. And you just on the verge of starving to death, just like you got all these people. Okay, the guy went home, and his family wasn't there, and it was cold, and he sat on the porch or wherever he went and froze to damn death. You couldn't knock on the neighbor's door. Is this how society is? I think, what is that, the FedEx or the UPS man, and froze to death. Somebody went in his garage and froze to death. That's telling you something is dreadfully wrong already. You know, and I'm saying that people are going to be so ill-prepared, they're going to starve to death or become victims to armies of hungry thugs. Yeah, all these thugs going to come together because it's just going to be like the prison mentality. We all going to come together in a group and rape one man. That's what's going to happen. So they're all going to come together in a group. And if you're a man or you even a woman, you don't want a bunch of horny thugs equipped with weapons and fire and raging hormones, raging angry hormones to be kicking in your damn door. You may be able to shoot one or two of them, but you ain't going to get the whole lot of them. They're going to burn you out of that damn house. And then they're going to screw you out of that house while they're eating on your canned food, right? You're like, I got water and I got this, but you didn't have no way to keep the thugs out of your house because you didn't flee the city. So here's Raptor News advice, man. Get the fuck out of the city. Raptor News, your language. Get the fuck out of the city. Get land and grow your own shit, people. Have solar power equipment. They sell solar generators, you know what I mean? Have that. Have a defense system. You know, have some products We have motion detectors set around our property. That way, if you go to certain areas around our house, on our land, the motion detectors send a signal inside the house that you walking around out there. And then solar lights and plenty of water, seeds, and canned goods, because you don't never know how long it's going to be to a recovery. You know what I mean? And people just don't care about people anymore. So this is Raptor News. Y'all tell me what y'all think, man. And be